Hello! What is this? A Tuesday stream from the cemetery? My, how peculiar! I know, it feels weird. Feels weird because normally Tuesdays are like my off days, because then it's like, okay, I'm gonna take time to like focus on getting the VOD, cook some food, all that other stuff, and it's like, okay, nah, we're gonna get a VOD uploaded, we're gonna cook some food, then we're gonna get the shower, and then we're gonna try and get all of that taken care of before I have to hit the go live button. And I was like, ah! I was like, okay, maybe we should make a habit out of that. Maybe we shouldn't make a habit out of doing all of that in the same evening. Oh, jeez. Cause like, I mean, I was able to get my stuff done at the very least. It's just like, I just felt like I had to rush on some stuff. I had to rush on a couple things just to make sure I didn't take too long with it. Like, yeah. Oh, but there will be the Crow Country finale will be going up on the YouTube channel tomorrow. Hollow Body I will work on uploading tomorrow evening, and that will probably be going up on Friday. And then we have our Dawntrail session for this evening. Which will likely go up the following Monday. So the YouTube channel at the very while I won't be active on Twitch for like almost a week. The YouTube uploads will be going. I'll try to make sure to get everything scheduled accordingly as much as possible. So that's all fine and dandy. That is all fine and dandy. We was able to get all that done at the very least. But hey, we're here now, getting to look at this big, beautiful boy and his glorious pompadour. Oh God! And how you doing, Martimus? Thank you for coming by as well. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Yeah, I don't know how the fucking actual turnout is gonna be because again, this is not a normal day for me to stream. But I'm looking at this as a chance to like experiment with off-stream days. I'm looking at this as a chance to do like off-schedule stream days for I don't know, future reference, I guess. Oh, just for like, all right, what if how will things go out if we do stream on like a Tuesday, or if we do like a Thursday at some point, like things like that. Doing good. Trying to finish up the new role quest. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I haven't even started those yet. I've been kind of waiting until we got through the MSQ before starting on those. And then I'll probably like make those their own like separate like stream things, like what we did with Endwalker. So that's kind of that's my plan on that front at the very least. How have they been so far? They're pretty fun. Okay, that's good. Like, yeah, when I like started them up, it definitely got the setup of like, okay, this feels like it's going to be a lot goofier. This feels like it's going to be a lot goofier than it was during like Shadowbringers and Endwalker, which hey, I don't have a problem with. I'm perfectly okay with that. It seems like it'd be like a nice little change of pace, you know. I've been telling myself for months now. I mean, yeah, I know that feel. How you doing, Blue Cat? Thank you for coming on by. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, if it's not the main focus of the game, then it's just like, okay, we'll put this to the side until such time later on down the road, and then 3 months pass by. It is, but none of them feel too goofy. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I mean, it's like, on the scale of, like, Shadowbringers to Manderville quests. Like, there's a varying degrees of like seriousness to goofiness. Shadowbringer role quests were a great bit of storytelling. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like the way it I guess minor spoilers for like Shadowbringer role quests, but the way that it encompasses like this individual stories of the Warriors of Dark on top of that was like that. It's great. Like puts a nice little bookend on those with those other characters. Halfway, maybe leaning a little towards Hildebrand. Okay, gotcha. That's actually a pretty good little metric there. That's a pretty good metric. As far as why we're out here, why we're out here, I figured like while we're chatting, I need to do some more gathering. So I figured like, yeah, let's go and just get some gathering in while we're out, and we can just go and keep on chatting while I just chop at some trees. Just chop at some trees for a sec while we chat. Because I noticed there was like some more stuff that I needed to gather. Yeah. Like the Shadowbringers role quests were really good. The Endwalker ones were interesting. Mainly because they were involving like a lot of different how do I say this? They're involving like more storylines that were kind of like not necessarily brushed aside, but like pushed over and like set aside for while the main stuff kept happening in the foreground. And I think it's like because of the way Endwalker finishes that yeah, glossed over is kind of a good term. Glossed over is a good term. Of particular note was like the one involving the Sahakin and Limsa, because that's like a long-standing like conflict, and that was the thing that was the thing that finally got resolved in some capacity at the very least. So I'm glad that they like found a way to revisit those particular storylines. Yeah, not particularly memorable. Yeah, like as I said, they were good. The Endwalker ones were good ways of just revisiting some of those old storylines that kind of got set aside while the main story progressed. Ooh, extra chance of gathering boom. Here we go. So, exactly, ties up all the loose ends. Especially since like Dawntrail was supposed to be, Dawntrail's like was the start of a new storyline essentially. So it's like, yeah, tie up whatever the other loose ends you needed to do. So I appreciate them existing for that. The one for oh gods, Alamigo, the Alamigo ones. Those ones were very interesting. It's kind of like, that's like kind of a redemption story in a way, which I found that to be particularly noteworthy. I think the weakest one would probably be the Gridania one, with what's her name? It's just like, I mean, yeah, it's cool to see her get a little bit of attention, but at the same time, just not as major of a story thing. Connie said that. There we go. I don't know why I was having troubles remembering her name. I don't know why I was having troubles remembering her name, but yeah, hers was all right. I mean, it wasn't like particularly memorable or anything like that, but it was nice. Again, a nice little side story to kind of allow her to get more attention, get more character building on that front. Let's see. Oh, more gathering temps. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So, I honestly have no idea what to expect for the Dawntrail role quests. So, but I am looking forward to seeing what transpires. Like we get like, cause like yeah, that intro, that quest you initiate to unlock it all, like it gives me Saturday morning villain, Saturday morning cartoon villain vibes. Not necessarily, not a bad thing, mind you. Not a bad thing. It's like, okay, we got something a little bit different here. I'm down. I am down for this. As much as I love Gridania and the nature aspects, I found it was the weakest. Okay, I'm not alone on that one. Okay, I also felt like it was definitely the weakest of those role quests. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that. I just think it's like the other ones just had a lot more. They had a lot more to play around with, you know. They had a lot more material to play around with. I'm finishing the melee one now, and I think you are going to love this. Oh, man. Well, the only question now for the melee one is, what do I want to do that as a Reaper, or do I want to get Viper leveled, so caught up, so I can do it on that? But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we... I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Man, I'm having a hell of a time. Yeah, this is always the weird thing about gathering stuff, whereas like 85% does not actually feel like 85%. It feels more like fucking 60 sometimes. Here we go. XCOM odds. Yeah, there you go. That's a good way of describing it. Where the percentage is not exactly what you think it is. It's not what you think it is. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the reason I'm getting these is because apparently these are also ingredients that are necessary to make whipped cream, and I'm probably going to need to stock up on a bunch of those. Basically, like, going to be stocking up on a bunch of ingredients as much as I can, and then just fucking unleash once it gets time to level the crafters up. I need to do these with mining as well. Fishing is already getting to be a pretty good spot. Actually, like fishing, I think I mentioned this before, but fishing has gotten like really easy. What do you mean I missed on 98%? He was right in front of me. God, I think I talked about this before, but like one of my favorite like bits from like the classic Super Best Friends playthroughs was when they did XCOM, and I think Liam was the one primarily on the controls at the time. But it's like there was like one dude that was near death, and like there was like 3 different attempts to take it down, and it was like all of them were like above 75% at the very least. Or like not even like fully 90%. And I was like, okay, this guy's gonna take him out easy. And I was like, no, miss. Okay, you are gonna go in, you're gonna shoot this guy, miss. Okay, you go in, get right up close, point blank. What the fuck am I looking at here with this percentage? And that unit still missed. So it's like, yeah, like fucking XCOM percentages, like where the number is not actually the number. You may think that's the number you're getting, but turns out no. Oh, criminy. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, how are we doing right now? Okay, Let's see if we can get to like 100 seeds. And that should be a good amount to work with. Yeah, it's like usually I just don't trust any value unless it's like I'm like directly at, I can just get directly at 100%. And it's like, otherwise I just don't trust anything that's less than that. Oh god, I need to finish all these quests too. I need to finish these ones, the other side quests. Like, all of these, I'm assuming, are probably going to be loading precursors for the various tribe quests and whatnot. God, that reminds me, I need to go back and finish the Moogle quests for Heaven's Word. It has been a long fucking time since I actually, like, last looked at those. I've done the other 2 tribe quests for Heaven's Word, but for whatever reason, I haven't finished the Moogles. I have not finished the Moogle ones for whatever reason. I think it's because I've just been, like, incredibly distracted by everything else. Ooh. Okay. Let's just do this. I don't even remember what the actual storyline of the Moogle ones was. Moogles took forever also? Yeah, that was kind of like... Well, the Realm Reborn one, Beast Tribe quests were definitely the grindiest from what I remember. I never even bothered to do those because I saw the rewards that they gave you and how much it actually required you to do in order to actually, like, get to the stuff you wanted. I'm like, oh, this is gonna take way too much time. I may come back to this later. Heaven's Word, they tried to make the tribe quests more approachable, but it was still pretty grindy because like the actual rep rewards, the actual amount you got from rep rewards was still fairly small. I think it wasn't until like Stormblood that they like fine-tuned it to where it wasn't as grindy to do, and it's kind of been like that ever since. Ragna! Thank you for summoning the Devil Bat. Oh, Twitch decided to... Oh, jeez. Twitch to fucky-wucky again. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. I have no idea why it just doesn't display the thing. It's so weird. How you doing, Ragna? Thank you for coming on by, and hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Damn, that damn screaming bat. You can never get rid of it. You can never get rid of the devil bats. Oh, man. Been great so far. Hope you are too. Doing alright, doing alright. Still trying to get as much stuff taken care of as I can before I go on my trip. But I think I got majority of it taken care of. The only thing I would have to do is, like, for tomorrow, make sure I get, like, the other VODs uploaded, and then anything else I need to, like, schedule for the remainder, for the week when I'm not going to be around. But I think I should have everything, should be able to get everything ready to go. I mean, yeah, I do need to clean my pingus as well. You gotta make sure your pingus is clean. Oh god, where are this other fish? Okay, yeah, I think I can just, like, desynth this. Okay, yeah, I can probably desynth the frog as well. Desynth the froge. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Is there anything else I need to do? Okay, I think, like, everything else I need to gather is... Yeah, everything else I need to gather is, over in... Well, actually, I can probably go ahead and grab these. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because I can use that to make some mountain linen for cloth craft. Mm. And I suppose I can try to get some of this at some point as well. Oh yeah, that's just a long-ass trip. Yeah, why not? We got a few minutes before we need to get started on MSQ stuff. So we can fly over there real quick. Whee! Appreciate y'all coming out. I know this is like, again, I know this is an unusual day to do for unusual day for streams from my end. So appreciate y'all coming out I appreciate y'all coming out. Ooh, man, you flying up here? Yeah, you get a really nice view of everything. Yeah, like, I don't plan on making this regularly, because, yeah, like, again, having to kind of rush a little bit to make sure everything is taken care of beforehand wasn't really ideal. So I don't plan on making it a habit. It's like, okay, or unless I just end up, like, unless it's just becoming a day where it's just like, okay, maybe it'll, like, not start at 8. Maybe if I do, like, a chill stream at, like, 9 or something like that. And, like, it's one of those things where it's like, we don't upload the VOD. We just kind of do a thing where we just hang out and vibe. Happy to come out. Yeah, glad to have y'all here. Glad to have y'all here. There we go. Let's see. Can I kind of do some of this? There we go. Alright. Excuse me. Wait, is that the... Oh yeah, that's the Chupacabra. So I feel like so it's like if I do end up doing like any more like off-day streams or anything like that, they'll probably be like, hey, I'm just gonna be here and we're just gonna like hang out and vibe. And that's like, it wouldn't be something that would make a record of, like, make a VOD out of or anything like that, and it wouldn't start at normal time. It would just be like, yeah, we're just gonna be here for a couple hours. That or I, like, try to see if I can start, like, bring back, like, Discord, like, do more Discord, community nights. Because I know that's something I haven't had a chance to do in a long bit. What do you mean fate failed? I didn't even do anything in that fate. How can I fail something that I don't take part in? Here we go. Oh, by the way, oh yeah. Ooh, nice, revisit proc. Oh, thank you. I was wondering, we haven't had that proc yet so far. There we go. There we go. Hey, there we go. 93. Let's go. That's gonna help a little bit. I haven't even honestly, like, I've just been so busy with so many other things I haven't been able to do as much stuff on this game, like, off stream. I haven't been able to do as much stuff off stream as I usually do with this game. I've just been busy with so many other things lately. I'm hoping that once I get back from my trip, things should kind of ease back into place. Because this is kind of like been the big thing for the month. This has been the big thing. Yeah! Zayden! Hello! Thank you for the raid! Welcome on in! Surviving the Horde raid! How you doing, Zayden? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. How was your stream? Wait, no, not S-D-O, S-O. It's S-O. Oh, there we go. Oh, Project Zomboid. Ooh. Okay, so that Project Zomboid is one of those games that I've been keeping tabs on. I have that on my Steam wish list. But it's also one of those games that's been fucking early access forever. And I don't know if I was like, okay, is this ever going to be coming out of early access, or is this just a forever game? But then it's like, okay, but then again, like, this year it's also been a bunch of stuff, the year with a bunch of stuff that has been in early access for a long period of time, just all of a sudden decides to come out. Just fuck. So maybe Project Zomboid is next. It was good to hear. There was a daring rescue of my character from the wilds. Ooh. Was there action? Was there adventure? Was there a mini killing of zombies? Yeah, one of these days I want to check that game out, but I also kind of want to, like, oh shit, nice, another revisit proc. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. And then Shabamzos, and Shabamzos, and then Shabamzos. Was definitely suspenseful. Hell yeah. There we go. That's the other proc that I need. That's the other experience proc that I need. Let's do a couple more rounds of those. It's like, cause yeah, I've been curious about Project Zomboid, and it's like, yeah, one of these days I'll probably get to it. Yes! Help! Hello, Matthew. Hello. How you doing as well? Thank you for also coming on by, and hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Oh God, I forgot to do my fucking spiel. I got so distracted talking about Project Zomboid. Oh my God. Well, hello, Raiders. Hello. I am Sawin. I am a Wraith VTuber. I specialize in horror and horror-adjacent video game playthroughs. However, today is Final Fantasy XIV Day, and a Tuesday on that, which is not a day that I don't normally stream, but because I'm going to be out of town for the remainder of the week, stream schedule kind of got shifted around a little bit. So today we're planning on doing some more Dawntrail MSQ, but we've just been chatting and vibing, and I've been doing some gathering while we do our chatting and vibings. So if any of that sounds like something you would be interested in, feel free to stick around. Find an open grave to nuzzle into, get comfy, and enjoy the frights. Thank you so much again for the raids, Aiden. If you need to get something to snack on, hydrate, all that good stuff, absolutely be sure to do so. Never neglect post-stream self-care. Been rough, hoping things get better. Yeah, here's hoping things get better for you, Matthew. Yeah. No, I know it's been rough. It's one of those times where it's like it does get rough on those occasions, but as the saying goes, this too shall pass. So always keep that in mind. It helps. Be climbing in my coffin pretty soon, but until then, we vibe. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to vibe. Absolutely feel free to vibe. Okay, yeah, one more. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's a little past 8:30, so yeah, we'll burn this one out. And then stop. That should be more than enough mountain flax for our purposes. Okay, how did I miss twice? Okay, this is exactly the bullshit I was talking about. 95% gathering chance, and I somehow missed twice. I somehow failed twice. That's exactly what the shit I was talking about. That is exactly the bullshit I was talking about. Oh, criminy. Criminy. Oh, and an unspoiled one just popped. God damn it. Yeah, how it feels to roll a nat 1 with advantage. 2 nat 1s with advantage. Told you it's XCOM percentiles. Gods. For reals. For reals. Alright, let's see if I can, how well I can get this. Let's see how well I can get this. On your next collectible action. Let's see. That's 100 GP, 200. Let's see. Oh, yeah, because they kind of reformatted some of this recently, didn't they? Alright, let's do this first. Ah, didn't get the proc. Let's see. We'll do Shabams. And then give myself another... oh, that's attempt. Or is this integrity? Oh, no, this isn't... Okay, I need to be... Okay, yeah, Okay, when gathering Wraith collectibles restores 1 integrity. Okay. And then 50% chance to get a Eureka. We did not get our Eureka moment. That's a bummer. But let's see if we can kind of... Ooh, there we go. We got a little bit of a crit there. Improves next effect is determined by perception. Okay, I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't have enough GP for that, but we can kind of do this, see if we can get another... Dang it. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Fuck the hell, yes.
There we go. Max collectability at the very least. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's the sound of getting a max level collectability item. I don't even know where to turn in right now. I don't even know where I turn that in yet. Maybe once we get to Solution 9. I think once we get to Solution 9, it'll probably be apparent. Alright. That, I believe, will do for now. And let's get back to our MSQ stuff. Okay, so before we get back to our Dawntrail MSQ, we're in the later stages of the story for Dawntrail right now, so there will be spoilers. This is your one warning before I move over to the area where we left off last time. There will be spoilers if you are not at this point in Dawntrail's story. This is your warning. This is your one warning. Alright. Finally finished melee DPS role quest. Now I can dye the monk clothes to something less weird. Oh god, the monk clothes. Does the monk clothes for Dawntrail really look that odd? Oh boy. How does monk feel actually? Now, you said you're using monk. How does monk feel after they got reworked for what, the fucking 5th time at this point? 5th, 6th time? Ooh, thank you for the posture check. Ugh. Mm. There we go, needed that. Look cool, but the color scheme is red and yellow. Ooh. Yeah, that is a color combination that's hard to make work. That is a color combination that is very difficult to make work. Alright. Oh, right. can't fly it over here. Northwest. Okay, it's probably like on the way then. Hopefully it's not on the other side of the ridge here. It absolutely is on the other side. Wait, hold on. Okay, might be able to get to it actually. Ow. Didn't really level Monk until now, so probably not the best person to ask. Find it fun, fast, but not too busy. Just complicated enough for me to focus on it. Okay. Cause... Okay, so if you say that you haven't had experience with it in the past, like, Monk in the past, like, definitely was at least definitely what you describe is, like, it's designed to be faster paced. Kind of previously, the primary reward was like being able to like switch between different stances to be able to buff your other normals. So I think what they've been trying to do is they've been trying to adjust it to where it's a little less complicated, but you still get the rewards for getting the right correct inputs. Which is definitely a delicate thing to balance for that kind of class, because we also have ninja to compare it to. Here we go, get that gas. Go. Delicious gas. Okay, that one's on the other side of this fucking wall here. That's a city. That's a whole ass city down there. To be honest, I'd more readily compare Monk to Viper than Ninja. Yeah, that actually, yeah. Now that we like Viper and Monk definitely are more comparable to each other, despite the fact that Viper is utilizes the same gear set as Ninja. The way they both like play are definitely more reminiscent of each other. Because Viper is also like, well, now the current iteration of Viper at the very least is definitely based on like stance switching, essentially, where you're going from like left side, right side, left side, right side. Monk's stance switching is you go from one stance to the other stance, and then you cycle through three different stances, and then depending on which button you use, it buffs the other normals of the next stance. So getting those stances correctly increases your damage output and provides you with better benefits as well, on top of positional requirements as well, which I think Monk historically had like the most extreme ones of. But I think they lessened that. I feel like it's only a matter of time before they just remove directionals entirely, because like Reaper, for example, or Reaper's positionals are very easily ignorable. Dragoons as well to an extent. I think Ninja has a couple directionals that they're reliant on, but also probably ignorable once you pop True North. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a matter of time before they just remove directionals entirely. Cause yeah, like ranged classes don't have to worry about it at all. Like ranged DPS classes don't have to worry about it. Magical DPS classes don't have to worry about that at all. So it's like, okay, there's clearly like a bit of an imbalance of the amount of work that needs to be done in order to maximize one's damage output. Ninja used to be my main for melee, but it got a bit too complicated for me at times. Oh yeah, like trying to memorize all the ninjutsu, that's not easy. It is not easy to like keep those ninjutsu patterns memorized. Like I think if I was to go back to it now, I would not be able to remember even the basic ones. It's just been that long. Shadowbringer Monk had positionals on every GCD action. Yeah, that was what made it like really complicated because you had to make sure you were in the right position on just about every position. There was like the back, there was the flank, and then you have to like go back and forth between the two. And it's like the ones that you think wouldn't have positional requirements end up do have positional requirements. And it's like I can understand why. Because, yeah, Shadowbringer Monk had a lot of complexity going on it for what felt like little, like, payouts. Whereas the actual payout came from when you opened your chakra, and then you could just unload with your chakra skills. Rather than, like, your, like, global cooldown stuff, like your normals. So, like, that was, like, the chakra moves, that was where the big damage came into play. And also popping like Brotherhood and whatnot. Like those were the main things where you could just like dump on. Everything else just required way too much effort, too much focus to be able to be worth it. Both Monk and Ninja only have 2 positionals, but both at the end of the combos. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I noticed about Monk is that they changed their. I think I can actually just pop on here actually. Like, they changed these 2 in particular to only be positionals. Like, this one is flank, this one is rear. But it used to be, like, these ones as well were also positionals. Like, for Bootshine had a... Bootshine used to have a potency bonus when you were attacking from, I think it was the flank? I think it was... Actually, no, I think it was from behind. And then you had the potency bonus on top of that if you did Dragon Kick beforehand. So... there was a lot more back and forth. These runes were also positionals. But yeah, with the Dawntrail updates, yeah, these 2 are now the only positionals that Monk has to worry about. Song, hello! What's this? A spooky Wraith stream on my Tuesday? I know, right? It still feels weird. It still feels weird. How you doing? Good horrifying evening, my spooky friend. Good horrifying evening to you as well. Welcome on in. I know this is I know that absolutely does feel weird to do, but hey, circumstances kind of came up. Circumstances dictated that this was probably the best option, so that way I can take tomorrow to upload all the VODs and not have to worry about feeling rushed for that, and then just take care of all that before I have to go on my trip. But how you doing, Song? Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Welcome on in. Started Final Fantasy in last month of Shadowbringers and started Monk Paladin. Loved how Monk played, and then a month later they completely reworked the class in Endwalker Gods. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Like, I think I don't know which classes had more reworks. Like Monk or Summoner. Monk or Summoner, like both of those have had made a lot of reworks over the years. I don't know which one has had more. I think Monk, probably Monk at this point, because it seems like every expansion they have to rework it to try and make it like appealing. All right. Yes. The answer to which had more is yes. Good answer. Good answer. Oh, man. All right. Well, let's get back to... speaking of Dawntrail stuff, let's get back to our MSQ shenanigans, shall we? Let's get back to our regularly scheduled MSQ shenanigans. Alice is inclined to keep a close eye on the Queen. Well, having established that we should be wary, we could use more information. So let's head to this place, the outskirts, and see what we can learn. Perhaps about Sven as well. Sven! Okay, directly to the north? Ooh. Yeah, let's see if we can actually get up that direction. Actually, let's pop on Black Mage if we're going to be uncovering maps so I can put the XP on this. As long as I don't get aggroed, it should be okay. Yeah. That reminds me, Summoner, I found a video that made sense out of Neo Bahamut. If I find it again, I'll tell us in the Discord. Actually brought up some interesting points. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right, because you fight Neo Bahamut. Oh, wait, which one is Neo Bahamut again? Was that from one of the, Shadowbringers dungeons? No, wait, that's from... No, wait, I'm thinking that... No, I'm thinking Lunar Bahamut. Neo Bahamut was from the Bahamut raids. Is that right? God, it's been a while. Oh, that's the new summon. Okay, I hadn't even looked at what Summoner got, honestly. I haven't even looked at what Summoner got. I didn't even know they had Bahamut now. Jeez. Well, that's something I guess I'm gonna have to, like... Oh, Solar Bahamut. Okay. A different kind of Bahamut entirely. Jeez. Sorry. Oh, jeez. I got heavily distracted trying to uncover the map. Oh, wait. There is something over to the east. Sorry. Yeah, I just got, like, distracted trying to uncover parts of the map. The hell? This looks like an outpost. Oh. Yeah, Solar Bahamut. God, that just kind of reminds me of that one bit from Final Fantasy Machinima Abridged, where Barrett is just rattling off all the different like types of like different kinds of Bahamut that exist. It's a pretty good bit, and because there's like a lot of different Bahamut. They've had a lot of different Bahamut variants over the years. It's kind of wild when you think about it. More gas. Gulp. Here we go. And directly to the west. Even with pet size turned small, Solar Bahamut is massive. Jeez. Perfect. Perfect. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Oh, man. Okay, so directly to the west then. Whee! Oh, the music changed. Oh, I guess that we're in the night theme now. Although it's kind of hard to tell what time of day it is, considering, like, all this cloud cover. Yeah. Hope no one minds me doing these little detours to acquire gas. It helps. It helps because it means like less stuff I have to worry about later. For reference, Titan on pet size small is maybe 2 carbuncles tall. Solar Bahamut, including the wings, is easily 2.6 Rogadin tall. Really? Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's amazing. That is amazing. Oh, jeez. God, yeah, it's just like... I mean, that's a setting that you can do put client side, right? That's something you set on client side. Or on your side, right? Not, and that just affects everything. Even if you don't play Summoner yourself, if I recall. I don't think I've even really looked at that setting, because, like, yeah, no, give me the big summons. I want to make sure I can tell when Ifrit is on the field. I want to be able to see when Ifrit is on the field. I want to see Garuda just take out, like, come at me. I want to see Bahamut taking as much space as possible. Okay, I think the intended path for me was to kind of go down here.
Don't come!
But oh. I mean, look, let's be honest. If Garuda was to be coming at me, like, nah, I'm just gonna lay down. It's like, yes, please take me. It is a client-side setting. Okay. Some of their stuff can get obnoxiously in the way when you're in 24-man content. I mean, yeah, fair. Then again, I don't do 24-man and 24-person content that often. I honestly don't do 24-person content that often. Ooh, this is just a full-on settlement. Actually, kind of impressive. The brick buildings, like that building? Or those buildings. Seems to be normal enough. Actually, it's kind of like reminiscent of what the Loperites were using up on the moon. I trust you have similar farming facilities in Dural. They're completely different from ours. I've got no idea what all those machines do. We settled on this approach after some trial and error. The Turali have their own methods of farming, which they wanted to continue employing. But the environment makes it challenging. There's too much rain and not enough light. Thankfully, the use of electrope has allowed us to fortify the buildings here, as well as provide what nature cannot. What? Electrope. It's a material we use for myriad devices and applications. A topic for another time, perhaps. If you would follow me, we're nearly to the outskirts. I see an aetherite. Directly to the west. Is it on? I hope it's not on the other side of this wall. Beep, beep. Oh god, it is on the other side of this wall, ain't it? It is on the other side of this wall. Son of a bitch, it is. Ah, bugger. Alright, yeah, that'll be something we'll have to remember to try and get at some point. Damn, the piano player on this track is going hard. This one still feels like traditional for the area. This is a Tanawatan village, or at least it was. And we have regular town music playing.
Here we are. Though you'll doubtless find much of what you see in Alexandria strange, the traditional agriculture practiced in this village at least should be familiar.
Oh god, this track sounds really familiar. This sounds like a Final Fantasy IX music track. How's the audio, by the way? Do I need to bump it up a little bit?
Queen's Fiend? What business brings her here, I wonder?
Oh, they got those devices in their heads, too. Oh, this part. Okay, this part. That part I recognized. Oh gods, what is this from? This is a Final Fantasy IX track. What is this from? Oh gods. Oh, it's been a while. Oh, it's been a while. No, I'm trying to think. I think this is just like one of the conversation themes that the game has. I think this is one of the conversation themes that Final Fantasy IX has. They kind of brought it in for here.
And Katonye, I see you've already taken to your new position.
When she introduced herself as queen, I was expecting someone colder. Honestly, she reminds me of you, Lamachi.
Me?
It's only natural for a ruler to love her people. And I should like to know them as best I can, even the most trifling details.
The more you come to know them, the more you grow to love them.
Aww.
Who they are and what they've built.
That's it. Beautifully put.
And it would appear that she is well loved in turn.
Hmm?
Your Majesty, you honor us with your presence. And who are these fine people?
Oh, just travelers. From out.
Joliolol's vow of resolve Wuk-Lamat and her companions.
Yeah, we're
They
from
come
way
beyond
out
the
of
barrier,
town.
But you needn't worry. They are good people and are to be treated as my honored guests.
The rumors of a link to the outside are true, then. Wuk-Lamat is still so young.
Okay, now I'm even more confused about how much time has passed in this dome.
Oh, where are my manners? I am Papone, a leader of sorts of the people living out here.
Papone? That is a Tonawautan ring to it.
Hmm?
Right you are. I take it you hail from this region as well? Teshpiani, perhaps?
Oh, the music's changing.
Yes, I do. I don't suppose you know a woman by the name of Kafkiwa?
Kafkiwa? I'm afraid I'm not sure if I've ever met someone with that name.
Mother isn't here. But it's a relief to know at least some of the people of Yasulani are alive and well.
Your mother, you say?
Hmm?
Now that you mention it, I do see the resemblance.
Oh, shit.
You know my mother?
I do. Yes.
Then tell me, please, where is she?
Mm-hmm.
I cannot say. Not here, but I promise I will in due time.
Oh, some shit went down.
I have a question, Pepone. Do you recall what happened the day the dome first appeared?
The barrier? Well, I remember fixing a shelf that had collapsed after a terrible earthquake. Then the ground began to tremble. There was a brilliant flash of light, and then...
Oh,
Forgive me, my recollection of it all is rather poor.
Oof.
You needn't push yourself, Papone. After 30 years, no one could blame you for not remembering.
30 years! 30 years! And I think it's just like barely a day has passed since shit went down. They 30 fucking years. 30 fucking years. Yeah.
30 years? As in 30 years in the past?
Yeah, that's a hell of a revelation moment.
Absurd though it may sound, there is no doubt in my mind the events that led to the joining of our lands occurred 30 years ago.
How?
Which is not to say I understand why our perceptions of the intervening time are so radically different. We only just became aware of the discrepancy when Zoralja's military base was completed, and we were at last able to venture beyond the barrier.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Oh. Oh, shit. That's right, he did say that. So he's been in there for 30 years. If I'm understanding this correctly.
30 years. Little wonder Zoralja assumed our father had already passed away.
It's not unlike how time passes differently in the First and the Source. The fluctuating space of the rift between them disrupting temporal equivalence. Perhaps the same holds true here, and time flowed faster within the dome.
Do you suppose time is still passing faster here? Cause look, if we come out of this and another like 5 years pass, and like I'm gonna miss so many dates.
With Y'shtola not long ago via link pearl, so that shouldn't be cause for concern. And based on the Queen's account, this encampment may have come to serve as a physical bridge between the two planes, after which the dome was forced into the Source's temporal flow.
Okay, well that's a good way of explaining that.
If we're to be certain of anything, we need more information. Sphene, would it be all right if we had a look around and spoke with the townspeople?
By all means.
Time to see what we can see of Alexandria, then.
Let's split up and look for clues, gang.
And its people. I may yet find familiar faces among the survivors from Yasolani.
That's 30 years of
Even
past,
if I
though.
don't understand the half of it, I would learn more of this place before we confront Zoralja.
Perhaps you'd care to see how we make our living. Though we have always prided ourselves on the use of traditional Tonawatan farming methods, the use of electro-fueled technologies has led to countless agricultural innovations.
I would join you as well.
Ma'am, please, you needn't trouble yourself.
We're going on a field trip, 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 a field trip.
It's no trouble at all. And I promise not to cause any manner of distraction.
Reassuring words, or they would be had I not heard them countless times before. Very well, but do be careful.
Of course. I shall proceed with the utmost care. Now then, if you two would follow me, we can begin the tour.
Yeah, I'm noticing all of them have those little head devices as well.
I can't say that I trust her yet, but I trust that her affection for these people is genuine. And that's enough for me.
No distraction. She's the queen! Exactly! That would probably be the most distracting thing. I just kind of wait to. I would be just find it funny to see like talk to one of the townspeople and it's like, oh, your garb is quite familiar there, Mr. Warrior, sir. Did you just come from the clubhouse down the road, perhaps? They have special services over there, so I was wondering if you are one of their workers by any chance. Electrop has done so much to improve the efficiency of their farming, but hasn't replaced everything. People wanted to preserve their old way of life, and we did not want to force ours upon them. He went to such lengths so that their cultures could coexist, even going so far as to learn our tongue. I'm sure everyone appreciated that. Communication was thankfully not an issue, for the Turali tongue is surprisingly similar to Alexandrian. Of course, there are words and phrases for which there is no equivalent, but those can be taught with minimal effort. Through mutual respect, understanding, and patience, we Alexandrians and Turali have learned a great deal from one another. And I am sure there is much you wish to learn as well. So please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask. Okay. No, point me in that direction. Oh, Sven is eager to show you around. Rather than bore you with lengthy explanations, let us head back to the farm we passed earlier. Upe's Halo, it is called. You can speak with one of the farmers when we arrive. Guess we're off to Upe's Halo. Hey, Sven, one of the townspeople said that I look like I come from a very particular establishment that exists in this city. Do you happen to know anything about it? Oh, that's kind of, classified, information. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll talk later. We can't talk about that in front of the guards. Right. Before we leave here. Reach out and touch glass. And there's the gemstone trader. We gotta enable that too. Yee. What do you have here? Okay, leather and alchemy stuff. Oh man. This seems like a pretty cool town. God, everything about this area is just... It's intriguing. It is very intriguing. Yeah. Allow me to... Oh, God, what happened there? Allow me to introduce you to Mahuswa, one of the most experienced farmhands in all of Alexandria. She's well-versed in myriad farming techniques. Indeed, the wealth of knowledge she has shared with the other farmers is what has allowed this place to flourish. Queen Sven, to what do I owe this sudden shower of praise? My apologies for the interruption. I am come with guests from beyond the barrier. They wish to learn more of Alexandria, and so I invited them to see how our crops are grown. I do hope that's alright. So the rumors of visitors from the outside were true. Well, butter my biscuits. What manner of host would we be to deny them a look around? And I gather your majesty also intended to check on things here. You know me too well, Mahuswa. I thought to seize this opportunity to see how the farmers fare, and perhaps pepper them with a few questions. Though I do so enjoy observing and taking part in the work, too. I cannot see Sven actually taking part in farm labor, I'm sorry. 'Twould appear we have her permission. So please, walk the grounds to your heart's content. You go on ahead. I'll keep Sven company. Don't misunderstand. I'm not the suspicious type, but given our positions, it would make sense for us to go around together, wouldn't you say? A fair point, but be sure not to let me out of your sight. I shall remain under Wuklamat's watchful eye. Pray, come find us after you've seen your fill and spoken with the other farmhands. Okay. So, what kind of crops do you grow around here? Anything like unique to the region? Oh! We just got all of y'all typical crops like root vegetables, various fruits. We got our cattle here. There's one plot over there, over on the other side of the land that has very special crops, but they're not exactly legal, so we kind of keep that on the down low. Oh, jeez. Alright. Okay, yeah, these just look like kind of like corn stalks in a way. Power source. Yeah, what is your job? Tend the fields mostly, watering the crops, keeping the soil fertile, and so on. Took some time until I fully understood how best to carry out my duties. Also managed the lamps we use in the fields. Do our best to keep everything up to code, but should they ever start to malfunction, it's up to me to fix them. The land and sky being what they are, ensuring a rich harvest makes for constant work. Honestly, I enjoy how involved the process is. Both my parents being Alexandrian, I didn't grow up knowing much of anything about farming. Every day is an opportunity to learn and grow. Huh. The townsfolk seem to be okay with things at the very least. An unfamiliar face. Gather this is your first time on site then. Blah 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 blah. Well, this here's the storehouse, or rather the entrance. The real storehouse is underground, much more spacious and equipped with a temperature regulation system to keep the harvest from spoiling. Since the entrance is so small, it's much easier to prevent wild beasts from wandering inside, which also makes it a viable facility for breeding and raising livestock. We've even got a few beds down there for emergencies. My parents often complain about how Alexandrian technology and electrope complicate our lives, but it's just a matter of learning how things work. Take my job, for instance. I'm presently overseeing the storage of harvested crops. They'll be taken up to the tower for processing, and from there, find their way to every dining table in Alexandria. The work is hard, I'll not deny, but I take great satisfaction in what we do. Interesting. Potatoes! 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 And they got dodos. Dodos! Saying that you and yours are visitors from beyond the barrier. That true? Yeah, yes. So it is, which means we're connected to the outside world again. Not that I have a desire to leave, mind you. I'm quite content with life here in Alexandria. But setting that aside, you're here to observe our work, right? As you can see, I'm in charge of livestock. Here at UP's Halo, we produce not only fruits and vegetables, but also meat, poultry, and eggs. Tending the animals is an absolute joy, but I have to be careful not to grow attached. It's always a little sad when they're shipped off, but a job is a job. Well, I need to get back to it, but it was nice talking to you. Please give my regards to the Queen. Everybody's so happy. I have my thoughts about what those devices on their heads are, but I will refrain from saying anything right away. But I have an inkling. I have an inkling as to why everybody is so happy in the connection with those devices. Yeah, I see those smiles. I see those smiles. Oh, okay. What the fuck kind of... Oh, this is a weird-ass looking little trolley. Oh, gods. Why is everything... Okay, oh, gods. This is gonna ruin everything. But everything here looks like it was designed by Elon Musk. Except it actually fucking works. It actually... Like... Someone that, like, Elon... is like, the designs for all this, like... is, like... Elon Musk came up with the design, but, like, people that are, like, 3 times smarter than Elon Musk somehow managed to find a way to make it fucking work. And then it's like Elon Musk is just like Elon Musk is just getting shipped, like thrown into the back room to make sure, like, oh yeah, no, shut the fuck up. I will neither confirm nor deny. I see. Don't be too hard on yourself. Anyone would have been hard pressed to deal with such a thing. Oh, welcome back. My apologies for failing to notice your return. I gather you've had your fill of speaking with the farmers. Day! Hello, how you doing? Day, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How you doing? Lounge 9, bar up! Oh my god, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good stream. How's our what were you working on? I think you mentioned something you were working on Inktober drafts, I believe it was. I think I remember. I think that's what I saw. How's your stream? How did everything go? Welcome on in. Hope you had a good stream. Oh my god, how y'all doing? Welcome, welcome. Hello, Raiders. I am Sawin. I am a Wraith VTuber. That one. There we go. I am a Wraith VTuber specializing, in horror and horror-adjacent video game playthroughs. However, for one thing, this is a rare Tuesday stream because my schedule is kind of fucky-wucky this week, essentially, because I'm going to be out of town later this week. So we're doing a very rare Tuesday stream. And we're doing some Dawntrail MSQ, main story quests. So if you haven't finished Dawntrail's MSQ yet, there will be spoilers. There will absolutely be spoilers. I know I say this a lot, but it bears repeating, just in case anyone is doesn't want to get spoiled on anything. It was good. Yeah. We were working on a Drawtober prompt, traditional ink art hand cap. Yo, let's go. Let's go. Oh, glad to hear you had a good time. Yeah. Again, because I know you're probably still fairly early in 14 day. So yeah, this is like the one warning. There will be spoilers for Dawntrail, so if you don't want to get spoiled on anything, yeah, this is your warning. Otherwise, if you want to stick around, absolutely be sure to grab an empty grave to nestle on into, get comfy, and enjoy the frights. Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to get something to snack on, get something to hydrate with as well, absolutely be sure to do so. Never neglect post-stream self-care. Fun and comfy, yee! No worries, won't get spoiled. Hell yeah! I know, I say that a lot. I'm aware, but I always want to make sure that it's like, no one tries to... No, there are no pinguses here. There are no pinguses on this stream, unfortunately. I have not reinstalled my crimes. So there are no pinguses. Oh, man. Sake Momo, hello! Those are adorable emotes, by the way. How you doing, Crabs? How you doing, Crabs? Thank you for coming by as well. Hope you are also doing well. Sup, doofus. Sup, dork. We'll wind down here, though. Thank you. No worries. Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to wind down. absolutely feel free to wind down. Thank you so much for raiding on in. Chillin', got all the classes I wanted for my final semester. Yo, let's go! Fucking good shit. Good shit, good shit, good shit. Let's fucking go. Oh, man. Oh, good shit, good shit. Nice. Good to get all that set up ahead of time. Good to get all that set up ahead of time. Good shit, good shit. Oh, man. Alright. Let's get back to this, shall we? Yeah. Alright. Alright, we're going back. Never mind. Right, never mind. We're going back. Going back. Well, what are your impressions of the farm? Yeah, this is actually the thing that stood out to me the most. Like, for some strange reason, everyone here apparently loves their work. It's actually quite concerning. Very concerning. Alarming, even. Like, we're gradually getting close to a red flag. I think it's quite, at this point, it's currently at like an orange, but it's getting there. A curious observation. Do you not love your own work? Oh, but I jest. It's true that the people of the outskirts seem the most fulfilled. Always they take their duties with good cheer. And what did you think of our little tour, Lamati? Oh god, she's already using that name. That's a very stylish pompadour. Thank you. I love my pompadour. Like every time, like I post screen caps of my Warrior Light, like the pompadour is usually the thing that people zero in on. What did you call me? Was that inappropriate? My apologies. I heard the others call you by that name and I thought... No, it's fine. As you said before, we've no need for titles and formalities. Aww. I gotta show you something. Ooh, what do you gotta show me? What do you wish to show me, Krabs? What do you wish to show me? As for my thoughts, I was very impressed. That machines could be used to overcome so harsh an environment is amazing. I've never seen anything like it. DMs? Okay, I'll check it later. I'll check it later. Yeah, I'll absolutely be sure to check it later. The feeling is oh wait, hold on, different character. Feeling is understandable. Indeed, many still find the machinery behind me baffling. It's a system that controls the distribution of water for the fields and livestock. It's been acting up lately, though. Acting up, you say? You needn't worry, my queen. It happens fairly often. Put simply, it's taken in water that had a strong lightning charge. We think some creatures have become charged up with the energy, and they're releasing it into the river we use as a source. The system would return to normal if the creatures were dealt with, but I'm reluctant to beg it of the army. Oh, are we gonna do a murder? We could take care of it if you like. We doing murders? Yo, we doing murders? We doing murders? That is most gracious of you to offer, but it is much too dangerous. Oh, it's no trouble for the valorous resolve of Tulial. Regardless of how the relationship between our nations may develop, if there are people in need, I want to help. Simple as that. I'm gonna be lurking. No worries, Krabs. Appreciate the lurk. Murders! Absolutely. And cattle meat is even stronger than I am. It shouldn't take us long at all. Then very well, I gratefully accept, but please take all care. This ought to go even faster if you and I search for lightning-charged fiends on our own. Good hunting. Oh my god, did they actually make that an emote? Oh man, that's amazing. Yeah, I saw Dave posted that, that little animation, and I was like, oh my god, that is adorable. That is absolutely adorable. And an old reference, too, jeez. That's an older reference. Yeah, the dance. That old, what's it? It's the Hatsune Miku dance, I think it was. Alright, time for big murders. Alright. Woohoo! Moida! See if we can use this, like, build meter at the very least. There we go. Good Moida. Good Moida. Had to show my love to Miku at least a little somewhere. Aw. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, that's an absolutely adorable emote. There we go, some washois. There you go. We got some. I'll give you some washois for you. Woohoo! By the way, do y'all know that Day is an amazing fucking artist and is like multifaceted, does like some amazing stuff. And also does is capable of doing very sexy art as well. If you've seen the art roll that I have at the start of my streams, you would notice one such piece done by Day. Oh yeah, that look. The dancing mode is so unspeakably cute. It really is. It really is. Someone is very fun to draw. Yee, I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm gonna have to reach out to y'all, like you and Rummy both, to try and get some like new art of the new model. I'm gonna have to reach out to you and Rummy both at some point, but I'm trying to get other stuff handled beforehand. And I got a request on King for something as well, but they've been really busy trying to handle stuff on their side. So, yeah, I got like a request for something for King as well. Basically, like all three of y'all, all three of y'all, I got plans for. Oh. Ah, you're both all right. Thank goodness. You really needn't have worried so much. We barely broke a sweat dealing with the fiends. They're all gone now. Of course I was worried. You're my dear guest. Okay, babe. We're perfectly fine. Wuklamat here stood toe-to-toe with a two-headed lizard person and came out unscathed. I've gone to the very edge of the fucking universe and came out alive. I left my fucking stalker at the edge of the universe. And let me tell you, that confrontation was a great stress reliever. But thank you. We truly appreciate this. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zoral oh, right. Different app. Indeed. With this, we won't have to ask Zoral Jaws machines for help. Wait, Zoral Jaws machines? He's been making a concerted effort to bolster his forces, sparing but a fraction for the people's protection. He thinks nothing of our safety, unlike Queen Sven. That's enough, Mahuswa. If you have grievances, I will hear them later. But to speak of the king now... No, she's right. He's never been one to look after his people. Yeah, the dude's got a murder boner the size of the castle in Tuliol. It's quite a massive murder boner. Anyway, thank for letting us tour the farm. The folk here are delightful, and it was a pleasure to meet them. You couldn't have favored us more with more uplifting words. My people are my pride and joy. And you never fail to let us know, nor how much you care. Of course, you're my precious family. All of you. You seem a good sort, Sven. That I'll admit. But you'll forgive me if I'm not ready to lower my guard for the enemy queen just yet. For you to be called that, I dread to imagine what villainy your majesty has committed. Come now, this is no laughing matter. Quietly hides the list of all the bodies she's had hidden. A ruler is responsible for the welfare of countless lives, and one wrong decision can lead to untold suffering. Failure is unconscionable. Now, I believe we are done with the farm. Let's move on, shall we? Okay. Yeah, this is like the lore dump. This is kind of like the world building section for this area. Ooh, we got some tarts. It's spell speed for my black mage. Perhaps we should head back to the outskirts. I dare say your friends will also have returned by now. My thanks again for dealing with the fiends. Come and visit us anytime. Alright. Yeah, back to the city proper. God, I just had a thought. With all the stuff that's all of a sudden coming out relating to Final Fantasy IX, and with this as a mount, will we have a particular boss fight? Will we possibly have a particular boss fight that's like, we fight the Ark? Where we fight the Ark, its actual Ark. Because I would absolutely be down for that. I would absolutely be down for a 14 version of the Ark fight. Wait, hear what?
What's happening over there?
Is it more violence? Because I don't think my...
It's nearly time.
Is it more violence? Because I'm going to be... Like, speaking of murder boners, I don't think mine's quite particularly satisfied yet. I simply smile at the speculation. I mean, yeah. I can't help but speculate, honestly. Like, Final Fantasy IX is one of my favorites of the entire franchise. So, this has got me all giddy.
I'm glad you could make it.
Are you with us?
Queen Sphene has come to see you.
We're here, Namika. everything is going to be all right.
Wait. Oh. Oh. Oh.
What's the matter, dear?
Oh god, where's Wook-Lamont? Oh, she's right there. Okay. Oh, there it is.
It can't be.
So she has been in here for 30 years.
That's the bangle I gave to Namika.
You know her?
Of course I know her. She was like a mother to me.
I see. She was always willing to lend a kindly ear to others, but rarely did she ever speak of herself.
Is it really you?
It's been 84 years.
She must have arrived shortly before the barrier manifested. For us, it was perhaps days, but for her...
Namika, it's me! Wook-Lamont!
Oh, she's...
I'm afraid her time with us is nearly at an end.
Oh no.
Has she no more soul cells?
Soul cells?
She always used hers sparingly, but at her age, it wouldn't make a difference.
Hmm?
Ma'am, the ushers have arrived.
What?
Thank you, Namika, for your many years of friendship. Take comfort in the knowledge that this is not the end. Be not afraid. Your memory will live on, in us.
Living on in memory. The giants share a similar belief.
Wait, where are you taking her?
The squint gets me every time. Like, I am looking at this situation and I'm like, okay, are we like... God, what is that fucking one book? What is that one book? Like, The Giver, I think it was? Where it was like, it was based on like, in like kind of like a dystopian future where the like anyone that's just not able to like work or contribute anymore is just like taken away somewhere. I don't know if that's, I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm thinking of the right book or anything like that, but it's like That is The Giver. Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, it's been a long while, but like I read that book in fucking elementary school, and I'm like, the fact that I got a fucking flashbang of that now, it's just like, what the shit?
Worry not. She is being escorted to a medical facility in the tower. There we will ease her burden.
Oh!
I had hoped to make arrangements for her sooner, but she wished to remain here for as long as possible. I could not bring myself to refuse her.
Is there any way I might stay with her for a little while longer? We may not share the same blood, but she was my mother. Please.
Let us give them some time alone.
Yeah. And I was gonna say is like, yeah, makes sense for us, everyone to leave.
She didn't speak, but I'm grateful that I could be with her at the end. Thank you.
Aww.
It's not the end.
Hmm?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that we have much to discuss. Where shall we begin?
Oh gods, where
With what
where
we
to
can be
begin?
reasonably certain of, perhaps.
Where to
Between what we have
begin?
witnessed and the testimony of Alexandria's inhabitants, it's safe to say that two distinct lands have indeed become one. What's more, having met Namika, there is no denying the divergence in the passage of time. Taken together, these phenomena strongly suggest that some manner of cross-rift displacement has occurred.
Sorry, I'm opening a little bit of a little brownie up. So have a snack in a minute.
Specifically, the displacement of Alexandria from another reflection to the source.
It does seem the most likely explanation.
What perplexes me, however, is the scale of said displacement. It far exceeds what could conceivably be achieved with a Void Gate, or even with the Crystal Tower.
Yeah.
In essence, we are dealing with a localized instance of dimensional compression. The Ascians would no doubt liken it to a rejoining. Which invites the question, how was such a feat accomplished?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. How were these people able to essentially accomplish what the Ascians couldn't? Or struggled very heavily
I had an
with?
answer for you, but this talk of reflections and dimensions is well beyond my understanding. I can only tell you that we lived peacefully under the barrier's protection for many, many years. Until the day that peace was suddenly broken.
Oh god, Zorlja activated some fucking bullshit when he opened that gate, didn't he?
If I may clarify, the barrier predates Alexandria's displacement.
By several hundred years, yes. To when the continent we call home was ravaged by a devastating cataclysm.
Several hundred years?
The barrier was erected to isolate us from the surrounding land's noxious influence.
I see. And it was only later that it was whisked away, along with its contents by means unknown.
In other words, Sphene's as lost as the rest of us, right? The Alexandrians didn't mean to end up in Tural.
But of course, our next stop ought to be Everkeep. That tower over yonder.
Oh, there is absolutely something she's not divulging.
Once you have been registered as my guests, you will have access to Solution 9 and its residential
Solution 9, let's
where you
go!
will doubtless gain invaluable insight into Alexandria's state of affairs. Unfortunately, I cannot take you directly to where Zorlja resides.
That you'd let us in it all goes a long way toward proving you're not content to let Zorlja do as he pleases.
What could she be hiding? Gods. I mean, not including the stuff she probably tries to keep from Zorlja. Probably a lot, I'm imagining.
But we're not talking about a simple difference of opinion here. I've come to avenge my father. And to do so, I intend to take Zorlja's life. Are you willing to stand by and allow Alexandria's king to be slain?
Wooklamat is a good kitty. How you doing, Jess? Thank you for coming on by. I hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Also, I find it hilarious that Wooklamat is just outright saying, it's like, yeah, I'm here to murder your fucking king. Do you have a problem with that by any chance? Just fucking flat out bluntly stating like, hey, we plan to do fucking guts, what's the term? It's the term for like murdering like a king or a monarch or something, or is that some kind of regicide? Thank you. Yeah, we're here to commit regicide. You wouldn't mind that, would you?
A fair question.
That's not a no.
Permit me to answer it thus. My people come first. Their welfare is paramount.
I feel like I should be concerned now they keep knowing these terms. Honestly, like, my brain just, like, blanks out. I should know these words as well, but my brain just, like, blanks out on a lot of it lately.
I will do everything in my power to keep them from harm.
I mean, shit, as long as they don't try to
It's a
stop
woman's
us.
duty.
Look, as long as your people don't try to stop us from doing big old heckin' murders, then we're good.
Now, I am off to register you at Everkeep. It may take some time, but you shall find the entrance open to you in due course. Oh, and ere I forget, your mother, Kafkiwa, you might try the Thunder Yards to the east.
Ooh. The Thunder Yards.
The Thunder Yards? Is that where she is?
I am afraid I can say no more than that. Make for the Thunder Yards, and all will be made clear.
I got a bad feeling about this.
It's not as if we have other pressing business. Not until we can get into this Everkeep, anyway. Thank you for earlier. And for being a friend to Namika these past 30 years. It means a lot to me.
Namika? I'm sorry, but I don't know who you mean.
What the fuck? What the? You know that orange flag I mentioned? That flag is now crimson. That flag is crimson.
What? We were just with her. If this is some sort of a joke, it isn't funny.
I don't mean to give offense, but I honestly have no idea who you are talking about. I'm sorry.
How can you not know who she is? You're in charge here. She was under your care.
Then in all likelihood, my memories of her have been stored in the cloud.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, like, with all the stuff about, like, cloud saving and whatnot, like, having your memory saved in the cloud, that's just like, oh my god, that's like, wow. Damn, imagine if you could have your memory stored in the cloud. That's, actually, I don't even know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing. Because if the cloud goes down, poof. Goodbye, those memories. Oh my gods.
Any person seemingly forgotten without reason is probably there, in the cloud.
The cloud.
Oh, I really must be getting back to work. If you'll excuse me.
Well, that's fucking alarming. Look, I have memories I want to forget. I don't need a constant reminder popping up more than they do. Oh, jeez. For gods, for reals. For reals. Very unsettling indeed. Oh, this is just fucking just all like massive alerts going, like every single alert possible going off at once. How could Pepone suddenly forget about Namika? It's as if he never knew her. Could the same thing have happened to others as well, I wonder? There's only one way to find out. Let's make inquiries about Namika in the area. We can reconvene afterwards at the Aetherite. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, that's like big ol' heckin' concerns right here. Big ol' heckin' concerns. Absolutely nothing suspicious going on here at all. Everything is on the straight and narrow. Suddenly, one of the citizens says that, and then all of a sudden, like the little device on the head starts whirring. Their head just starts doing like just twitching a little bit. Everything's perfectly fine. What could you possibly be talking about? All right. Before we go on this next little query, this little next stretch of little investigation, I want to take a quick break real fast. I want to take a little bit of a quick breaky break. I say probably about like, yeah, we'll do like a 10-minute break, 10-minute breather, because that's a lot to process right there, right out of the gate. So we're gonna take the opportunity to stretch your waters, drink your legs, all that good stuff. I will probably play a 1-minute ad while in the meantime, just see if that prevents pre-rolls from popping in any further. So I'll be back in a little bit, and yeah, we'll continue our little investigation on this totally normal outpost. Totally nothing suspicious going on here. Nope, not at all, not at all. All right, I'll be back in a little bit.
You all behave now.
I has returned! Hope y'all had a good break. Hope y'all managed to take the opportunity to get some big old stretches in, get some refills on all of your hydrations of choice, maybe get a snack or two. I had a brownie that was absolutely delicious. Oh, geez, excuse me. Ugh. Get that one out. Welcome back. Thank you! Yeah, hope y'all managed to do some self-care for yourselves as well. So, let's go ahead and get back to, investigating quite possibly some fucked up shit going on around here. Not gonna say for sure, but there's a very high probability of some fucked up shit going on around Solution 9. So, let's, do a little bit of an investigation, shall we? Should probably be heading to bed, night, and have a safe trip. No worries, Marmus. Thank you. And thank you for hanging out. Thank you for coming on by. You have a good rest and pleasant nightmares. Yeah, you make sure to take care of yourself. Working resident. Old woman named Namika. Afraid I don't know that person. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, every single flag is going off right now. All the flags are being raised. Nope. Yeah, I don't like this. No, sir, I don't like it. Oh yeah, this is the building with that. Yeah, we were just in here. Yeah, okay, yeah, we were just in here. So she's just been taken up to the... Oh my god, again with the cloud. Again with the cloud. Man, look, I'm all for cloud saving for, like, various things, like game saves, for example, having that being able to have, like, be saved on the cloud, like, that's a convenience that I very much enjoy, especially when it comes to transferring, like, games from one PC to another. I don't know about a person's entire existence. Yeah, this might be a controversial take, but I don't know if an entire person's existence should be stored in the cloud. So it was the same for everyone. Not a single person remembers Namika. It's as if the memory of her has been purged from their minds. While such a thing might be done with magic, to alter the memories of so many at once would be a tremendous undertaking. We would have felt a surge of ether corresponding to the act too, and I sensed none of that, none in that moment. Neither did I, but I did know something else. Right before Pepone seemingly forgot, a light in the device in his head began to blink. Okay, good, she knows that too. Could there be a connection? Someone also said something about soul cells. But who might we ask about this? If we continued making such inquiries, I expect we would only cause confusion. Indeed. If we can't readily solve the mystery about Namika, perhaps we could search for Kasua instead. Sven said to try the Thunder Yards. It should be in this direction. What the? There's a little character there. Oh, that wasn't part of the background. Uh-oh. Oh no. Unidentified floating object. Oh jeez. Hold on. Another kind of mechanical soldier? It looks dangerous. We'd better destroy it. Sorry, we haven't done our silly voice quota for the evening yet. Should we give chase? I mean, we don't know what the fuck that was. I think it understood our words. It might be worth asking it some questions. Ernville? Oh, you're alright. You look like you've seen the ghost. It's nothing. I'm fine. Well, it went off in the direction we're headed anyway, so let's try to track it down. Yeah, it's just like trying to do my impression of the little kid from Ghost Stories. the kid that just goes. Well, things are just continuing to get interesting. Yeah. Everyone's just kind of looking around. Yeah. Where is that little thing? Hmm? Oh, there it is. There it is! Kill it! Hmm? Going in the cave? Yeah, I went that way. Wait, we peeked into that cave when we were getting ether currents. To the northeast. Then it must be bound for the mines. Come on then. It could well be a trap, so let's not rush in too quickly. I see that look, Sake. Is your name pronounced Sake by any chance? Like, I look at that and I just can't help but say, like, sake as in, like, the drink. Like, let me know if there's any particular name I should refer to it as. I don't think it's that kind of cave. I don't believe it's that kind of cave. Old coal mine. Good, good. Okay, thank you. Thank you for confirming. Heard the faint voices coming from inside. So it's not alone. But we're still going in, of course. This may be a trap. Be ready for a fight, everyone. Alright. Big murders. Alright. Yes, I know, Scythe. Don't worry. I know, Scythe. I know. I know you're hungry. I know you're very hungry. Don't worry, we're gonna find something to feed you soon. I promise. Where do we go to at? Several people up ahead. Can't make out their conversation with the echoing. Let's keep going. Stay on your guard.
I'm gonna come!
Oh god. What direction did that come from? Well, what? Wait a minute. Hello?
What is this?
Look, I have a collection of very strange minions by myself, but even I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at here. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Ironville.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
A trap?
Okay, murder it is then. Hmm?
It really is you!
What?
Huh?
Who?
My thoughts exactly.
I just had to get a look at you in the light, and I can still hardly believe my eyes. But it is you, my darling Olympia.
Oh god,
What now?
the music shift. So we're not gonna do the murder then. What the? All these faces!
Oh, it's so good to see you, my fussy little bun bun. But what are you doing here? What brings you all this way?
No, this isn't that kind of cave, Ragnar. Okay, I guess I should specify. Urnville's been essentially looking for his mother. And the fact that this thing is recognizing him with what I assume is a similar voice, especially referring to him by his birth name. I got questions. Fussy little bun. Gods. Fussy little bun. Did I hear that correctly? Oh my god, the face!
Why the long face? Aren't you happy to see me after all this time?
I know that laugh anywhere. Mother?
Wait. Since when was your mother a weird floating thing?
And what have we here? Say, aren't you Galoo Jaja's kitten? I knew I recognized that adorable fuzzy face. Ellen Espear was always so excited whenever you invited him over to play. You remember me, I hope?
I can't say that I do, but you know my father?
God, I don't know if I can use these little screenshots I'm taking for the VOD thumbnail, because I don't know if I don't know how spoiler they'd be, but at the same time, there's so much context that would be required. I don't know if do it.
Appearances notwithstanding, it would seem this is my mother, Kafkiwa.
Kakiwa? Kakiwa? I think that's what the pronunciation was.
I'm sorry?
Okay, but why is she
Oh, this won't do.
like this?
Come in! Friends of my LNSP are always welcome.
It's not spoilery if you hide the text boxes. Yeah, that's why I usually make sure to clear the UI beforehand. Oh, Kakiwa. Okay, thank you. I was trying to like visualize the pronunciation.
All I ask is a little forewarning, but no.
Mikolash, what are you doing here? What are you doing here, Mikolash?
Just when I thought I was starting to get a handle on this place. How are things still getting stranger?
I mean, I've seen some shit, but even this is weirding me out. Oh. Let's see. Ooh. Ooh, we got some lo-fi music going on now? Okay. Yo? We got a lo-fi mix here? Okay, I can dig this. I can dig this. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, make sure it's unlight. Want to make sure it's audible. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Lo-fi beats to do duty roulettes too. Yeah, there you go. Lo-fi beats to grind fates too. There you go. Sorry, I heard that track and it's like, ooh, okay. Aurora, how you doing? Welcome on in. How you doing, Aurora? Doing all right. I'm doing all. How you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Thank you for coming on by. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Good timing. We apparently have found the lo-fi cave. We have found the lo-fi cave. Oh, jeez. Hope you're doing well, Aurora. As far as I can tell, this is indeed my mother. I can think of few people in the world quite so spirited. Good. Absolutely pumped about Gamers Outreach. Yo, let's go! How's that been going for you so far? Yeah, I've been doing their summer fundraisers, and yeah, they're always good people. And they're always good people to work with. They're always good people to work with. But as to what's happened, we'll need to ask her. Renville is conflicted by this long-faded reunion. Let's hear what she has to say. Chaz destroying me with timed goals. Good! Good! Get supported, nerd! Oh, no voices this time. Oh god, how can I... Oh god, how can I do this? I have to play a liminal space horror game now. Those freak me out. Oh, wait, which game? Which game? Because I might be interested in something like that. Liminal space horror game? Fucking hell, that sounds very intriguing. It's so wonderful to meet you all! And the students of Baldesion! It's been a while since I heard that name. dare I ask the reason for your appearance? I have a couple backrooms games to pick for one if you'd want to hop on. Hell yeah, I'd be down to fucking join in. I'd be down to join in. Join in. It would probably be after I get back from my trip, but I'd absolutely be down to join in on it. Oh, this? It's just a body that I control remotely. I use this for our operations. Okay, so it's sure her essence hasn't been transplanted into a machine yet. Remote operating. We're members of a resistance organization. Oblivion, we call ourselves. And our goal is to thwart Zoral-Ja's ambitions for conquest. Oblivion? As the leader, it's prudent that I remain where I can't be easily found. Wait, you're the leader? I see. Whimsical appearances notwithstanding, yours is a serious cause. Right you are! Though truth be told, Oblivion was founded for an altogether different purpose. And that is... As I expect you've already noticed, everything you see within this dome, the buildings, the people, the very earth beneath our feet, is a fusion of two worlds. He's a baby! I mean, yeah, the whole thing is very much so. Like, that is such a curious contraption, too. Stopping such a fusion was Oblivion's original mission. Then does that mean you know who or what is responsible for it? Sorry, my words are again very jumbled because I'm processing a lot of things right now. Curious, hello, how you doing? Thank you for coming by as well. Hope you're also having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Welcome. How you doing, man? How you doing, buddy? I'm afraid not. This was a long time ago, and our mission statement has become more of a legend that's passed down to members. By the time we joined, our sole objective was stopping Zoral-Ja. Oh, but we failed to do that, and now he's taken his army outside the dome. Doing good, Solid. Good to hear.
A new mortal has found the cemetery.
Sake Momo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the spooky zone. I need Eep. Thank you for stream. No worries. Thank you for hanging out and thank you for the follow. Ah! Shinzo! Shinzo! Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, how you doing? Oh, thank you so much for raiding on in. We demand the cookie stash. No.
No, these are my cookies.
How you doing, Shinzo? Thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? Yo, Bloodborne! Yo, let's go. Let's fucking go. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time with Bloodborne. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, I am Solin. I am a Wraith VTuber. I primarily play a lot of horror and horror-adjacent video games, but today is Final Fantasy Day, which means we're doing more Dawntrail MSQ. Bear in mind, we are at a stage of the story where there will be a massive fucking spoilers. So if you haven't finished Dawntrail, or you're still in the early stages of the game and you haven't gotten to this point yet, be mindful that there will be spoilers. You are free to stick around, but you are assuming the risk of being spoiled by what's going on in the story. Thank you so much for the raid, Shinzo. It was fun. I entered the cum dungeon. Yo! Also found another area to explore. Yo, you found... Okay, nice. I was gonna say, I was wondering if the cum dungeon was actually still up. I'm glad that it's still there. I'm glad that the cum dungeon is still up. I am very glad that the cum dungeon is still up. Oh, man. Good shit, good shit. Well, thank you for the raid, and I'm glad you're enjoying Bloodborne. That's a really good fucking game. That's a great fucking game. Yeah, if you need to, make sure to get something to snack on, get something to hydrate if you need to. Never neglect post-stream self-care. And for the raiders, if you feel like sticking around, be sure, if you want to stick around, be sure to find an empty grave to nestle on into and get comfy and enjoy the frights. None of you wear those strange devices on your heads. Does that have something to do with your work? Oh, that kind of device. You mean this? It's a regulator, the pinnacle of electrope technology, and that we don't wear it is indeed related to our operations. What exactly does it do? I was gonna play Silent Hill 2 Remake, but I will not sugarcoat it. I am a bitch, and I decided to hold that off till Saturday so I can play it during the day. Honestly, fair. Totally fair. Will not hold that against you. Allow me to explain. Regulators have two primary functions. Oh, wait, hold on. First, as the name suggests, is a regulation of the wearer's reserve of souls. Should they die, the regulator expends a soul to bring them back to life. Oh, is that how it works? Oh god, it is an auto-revive. Reserve of souls. Reserve? You mean people walk around carrying spare souls? They do. Souls are packed in cells, and they can be used to replenish the life force that is lost due to sudden death, such as in accidents. They do nothing for those who die of old age, though. Distribution of soul cells is based on one's work evaluation, to encourage exemplary performance when performing their duties. Souls as a common resource and payment for services rendered. It's almost like this one video game that I've heard of. Something called Dark Souls, I think it was. I believe they use souls for currency in there as well. Yeah, shit's kind of fucked up. We'll be leaving stream open. 1,000 blessings. Have an amazing stream and night. I leave offerings and a gun. Use them on your travels. I may need the gun. I may, in fact, need the gun, considering how much more murdering we need to do this session. But no worries, Shinzo. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming on in. Yeah, you make sure to get plenty of rest, rest well, and have pleasant nightmares. Thank you so much again for the raid. The void-sent practice of consuming others for their ether comes to mind, and similarly, I expect that the act comes with some risk. Oh yeah, complete loss of taste for other foods. And, like, humanity in general. Yep. Wouldn't the consciousness of others corrupt your own? Like, too many things inhabiting the same body. That is prevented through memory management, a process in which regulators also play a role. There it is! Memory management? Then the reason everyone has forgotten Namika's existence... The regulators are constantly recording the memories of their wearer, so if they should suddenly die, their memories can be refreshed as part of the restoration process. This is how they preserve one's identity and sense of self. However, the regulators are also triggered when someone else dies. Reason being is that regulators forcibly extract memories relating to the deceased from anyone wearing one. Why would they do such a thing? It's a kindness bestowed upon the people by Everkeep's core system, so that no one has to suffer the pain of loss. So this is what is meant by their memories being in the cloud. Indeed, all memories of the deceased are wiped from the minds of the people and archived in the system. It's a frightening function of the regulators, an integral step in soul cell production. Oh god, see, they use the souls in the cloud to fucking... Dead. You see, when a person dies of natural causes, their soul is temporarily housed within the regulator. It's then delivered to a facility where memories are separated from the soul. Well, that's a big old soul bubble. The result is a fresh soul cell, free of impurities, ready for distribution and consumption. Okay, I was gonna say, like, is it just gonna, like, just open his mouth and just eat it like a fucking jawbreaker? Aha! Stolen soul! I'm gonna go get shit-faced and drive a car! Meanwhile, the memories are stored in the core system, to be remembered forever. And this is why people are happy here. On its surface, it's similar to the Yakoi philosophy, but I see nothing noble or comforting in it. Not stolen, recycled! Recycle, reduce, reuse, and close the loop. Ah, that's fucked up. Well, it doesn't seem so terrible to me, personally. All comes down to what you're used to, I suppose. Like the barrier encasing Alexandria, this system was created to overcome the calamity that transformed the world hundreds of years ago. Amidst the mounting death toll, scientists used Electrope to devise a means to save what lives they could so that the nation could endure. I don't understand the people of Alexandria did what they believed was best to save their people. I just find it hard to believe that Turali would also accept this way of living. It came as a shock to us as well. In fact, a great many were opposed to it. Which is why the use of regulators was never compulsory. The people have always been free to go without them if they so wish. I'm assuming that changed when Zoral Jaw got into power. Sven didn't strike me as the sort of ruler to impose her will on others. Ah, you've already met! She's the one who suggested we come to the Thunderyards in the first place. She also said she wants to help us to stop Zorja. Awfully kind of her to point you in my direction, and to speak so candidly as well. Whatever her motives, she has given the people a choice. Live with the risk of true death or the security of the regulators. Everything that lives must someday die. That is the natural order of things. Quite right. But however you feel about them, it would be easier to understand what the regulators are capable of if you saw it for yourself. I know just the person to show you, and as luck would have it, they should be starting work right about now. Who are we going to see exactly? Come with me and you'll find out. I wonder if those regulators could also be used for things such as shaping public opinion, for example. Seems like quite a number of possibilities. Wow, we just got, that was, oh, okay, yeah, it was like a long cutscene, and now we just got the fucking quest accepted thing. Jeez. Oh yeah, this is a completely new area. This is a completely different area. Ooh. Is there an orchestrion available for this track yet by any chance? Because I may consider putting this in my, send this up in my house. Okay, that just looks like a tracking radio. That's a rifle. Nostalgia. Okay, that's the leave. I can check. Yeah. Cause like, I'm kind of curious. Oh, it might be one of those things where it's like, I wonder if it's like a reward for doing fates in the area. Like some of the higher ranks, possibly. How are we doing on the 8th occurrence in this area? Okay, there's still 5 on the overworld map, and then we haven't even unlocked the quest ones yet. Alright, everyone here? Good. It is the responsibility of the Thunderyard's hunters to fell any fiends found wandering the area. Were to meet an acquaintance of mine, Strika, one of these hunters. Strika? God, it really does rain a lot around here. Okay, that's a fate. Yeah, let's not do fates yet. Wait, is this the base? Gathering lightning. Does not appear that specific track has an orchestrion roll tied to it yet. That is actually very surprising. although it might mean that they have plans for to release it sometime later on down the road, like maybe for like later MSQ quests, maybe. Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, let's see if we can get Electrope to get in Eorzea. Wouldn't be surprised if it came out for a later quest or optional content. Yeah. Like for a unique track like that, I would be very surprised if they don't release the Orchestrion Scroll or make the Orchestrion Scroll available for it. Oh god, what was it? Kasua? What are you doing here? And with so many friends? Apologies for the interruption, but I was hoping they may observe you at work. Hunting, you mean? That's fine, I guess. Hold on. I assume they were wearing special regulators like Queen Sven's crown. They aren't wearing any— Oh wait, she is wearing a regulator. Oh, hers is just unique. Oh fuck. It's too dangerous to be here without one. What if they're struck by lightning or attacked by beasts? I can assure you they're all quite capable of looking after themselves. If anything should go amiss, I will take full responsibility. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. Danger aside, there isn't really much to see. Kasio said you were a hunter. But wouldn't it be easier for those mechanical soldiers to guard this place? It would, if not for the fact they're weak to lightning. The Thunder Yard being what it is, they've been ordered to steer clear. Some good they are, eh? But these facilities are vital to the upkeeping of Alexandria's infrastructure, so it falls to hunters like me to deal with any fiends. Given the danger, we're well compensated for our work. It's a perfect profession for anyone looking to build up savings. The special selection of souls for hunters isn't terrible either. Special selection. I brought this lot here to see this danger you speak of, if it's not too much trouble to ask. Ha, of course. In which case, it'd be a shame to waste my efforts on just any old beast. You all can handle yourselves in a fight, right? If you cause a ruckus slaying what critters you see nearby, there's a chance you'll draw out something worthy of a demonstration. Yay, murder! Did you hear that, Scythe? We're doing more murders! I'm not sure I understand, but I suppose we should each slay what we can. Oh, you two, you're gonna catch up? Fussy little fun bun. Jeez. God, the fact that she keeps referring to Urnville as a fussy little bun. That is absolutely hilarious to me. Alright. But I lost all the meter I had built up on the previous murdering. It's okay. We can get more. We can get more meter from more murders. Oh, put away the balloon, please. There we go. Boop. Oh, another one. Another one. And there we go. Anyone else? Okay, that was it. That was it. Just a light murder. Just a light murder that time. Oh, wait, no. More murders? More murders? Oh, okay. Cutscene. Uh-oh. Oh, that looks dangerous. Do you need a hand by any chance? This one will do nicely. Oh, she's a monk. We'll help you. It's fine, really. I've faced worse. Just watch. Okay, okay, she's got some moves. Don't like the looks of this. Oh, okay. Well then. Destroyed. 12 preserve. There you go. Yeah, she's fine. Yeah. Welcome back? Yeah. That was embarrassing. Bastard caught me off guard. Are you mad? Seriously, let us help. I told you not to worry. Don't worry, I got better. I died, but I lived. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh. Oh, that's the other thing Zorlja did. Damn! KO! You win!
Perfect.
Just like Zorlja. Come on, let's get out of here. Jeez. That's also a function of the regulator. Yeah. Jeez. Okay, so we've seen that regulators have the ability to essentially cast auto rays. They essentially bestow people with berserk. But can they see why? Can regulators see why kids love Cinnamon Toast Crunch? I think I understand now how Zorlja was able to return from the dead and defeat Papa. but I'm not sure what we saw at the end there. As soon as the regulator turned red, it was as if you were possessed. Your movements became beast-like. Don't tell me. You empowered yourself with the soul of a beast. I'm reminded of the serpentine soldier we encountered at Vanguard who did the same. So you've crossed paths with one of the king's elite. Such a form can only be achieved from gorging yourself on souls. Ooh. We could do the same in theory, but it's incredibly dangerous. Besides, it's not as if they'd allow hunters to carry that many souls to begin with. Well, I should be getting back to work. Take care. Off I go a-dying again. And there you have it. Regulators can be loaded with two kinds of souls. Those of peoples and those of beasts. The souls of people can be used to grant the user preternatural strength. Naturally, they can also be used to ensure no one suffers an untimely death. And what about the souls of beasts? They much work in the same fashion, imbuing you with the strength of the chosen animal. If, for example, you use the soul of a wolf, you would grow more agile and feral, as you saw with Strika. Using several of the same type at once, however, would result in physical changes. Your teeth might become fangs, your nails, claws. Too many and you'll become more beast than man. So the dude we fought in the Vanguard dungeon just gorged himself on snake souls. Changing one's form through the souls of other beings, it becomes more and more reminiscent of void scent. Yet unlike the void, where the cycle of death and rebirth is simply broken, souls here are forcibly taken before they might reach the ethereal sea. Different means to achieve similar ends. A cycle to which all within the dome are bound. This is wrong. This is all wrong. It is indeed hard to accept, being so far removed from our own beliefs. Perhaps more shocking is that the technology to achieve all this was developed hundreds of years ago. The civilizations and the reflections are surprising indeed. That's a lot of food for thought right there. That is a lot of food for thought. Concerning power, older than she appears. Oh, yeah, that might actually be a good point. Well, we all have our thoughts on souls. For now, the important thing is we know what power Zoral-Ja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tulial's concern. With his newfound power, Zoral-Ja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. The Void has been added to the Codex. And we got updates for Zero and Souls. Alright, let's see. Ooh, Embracing Oblivion. Regards you with concerned curiosity. Okay. My thoughts. It's already past 11 o'clock right now. Oh shit, we got the Aether quest over there active. Yeah, we're just not able to enter. We're just not able to enter. Yeah, we're just not able to enter Solution 9 yet. Should we do this? Oh. Should we go ahead and do this evening? Decisions. Do it. Alright, we'll do this quest and then we'll probably call it a night, because this one will probably like bring us a little bit closer to our normal ending time. Kill him! Kill him now! I trust you gain an insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all, but for now, let's head back to Earth and Sky. At this rate... There's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. I wonder... Do the regulators require any level of, like, I don't know, attunement or anything like that? Like, would it be possible to, I don't know, reverse engineer one of them? I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliala and Alexandria. And while Zoraal knows everything about us, we hardly know anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work for Koswa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zoraal. Sven, too, claims to be at odds with the King of Resolve. May I ask why you would operate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Ernvel's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Sven may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in not working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point. In Zoraal, we must assume that his arrangement with Sven was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tulial. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Koswa. But I make a proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, we need to learn as much as we can. Otherwise, we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zoraal for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Ernvel. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? I mean, if it's a trap, then we'll deal with the trap. We'll just fight, just fuck it. Go ahead on. That's always the way of it with you. I mean, it's worked out well so far. I say it's worked out pretty damn well so far. Fine. If you're set on this, then I'll say no more. Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Fuck it, we ball has gotten me way further in life than it should have. For reals. For reals. Oh, man. Oh, gods. Speaking of, like, fuck it, we've ball. Well, I don't know. Not exactly the best, like, transition, but it's like, yeah, I just remember, like, yeah, the Halloween event starts this week as well. Problem is, I'm not going to be able to do that until I get back from my trip, which is a bummer. But, hey. No, there's something to look forward to. Something to look forward to when I get back. Oh, that's right. The Mogtome event also started. And I believe that's going to be going on until yeah, sorry, I pushed the wrong button on my stream deck. I believe that's going to be going on until 7.1 drops. Yeah, until 7.1. Yeah, that's usually how they do it. What, did they give a date for when 7.1 was dropping? I think they mentioned sometime in November, but is it going to be before or after Thanksgiving? Because I want to know how much time I have to get caught up on things. I'm trying... Mid-November. Okay, so there's a slight possibility that we might not be able to get fully caught up on MSQ by the time that drops. But hopefully we'll be close enough that where we can just hop right into it once we get up to like level 100 territory. There's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zorolja. Le gasp!
But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin?
New ultimate will likely be dropping right around Thanksgiving. I've never really... Okay, yeah, I've never really done the ultimates. Or is that the one from the Fox Tales? Or am I just thinking like Savage? Are we talking like ultimate or like Savage or like Minstrel Ballad? I'll probably find out on which specifically on the patch notes. Ultimates are above Savage. Okay, so those are like the Foxtail ones. Okay, gotcha. I keep forgetting those are a thing. I've never really done one because, I mean, I don't really do Savage Raid in the first place, and if like Ultimates are supposed to be a tier above that, like, sounds like an exercise in great frustration. Okay, those are the ones that you get the hyper glowy weapons from. Gotcha. My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Hell yeah. Like us, you and yours oppose Zorolja. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him, once and for all. The facial expressions on that thing. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. but I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me. I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you. My fussy little bun-bun. He's all the reason I need. Then it's decided! Here's to a fruitful collaboration! Yee! Thank you, Koswa. Everyone. Together, we'll achieve great things, I'm sure of it! Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zoraljaw's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower?
After a fashion. The king resides in the uppermost level, but while Queen Sven has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the queen.
Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zoraljaw will eventually march on Tulial again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for the invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. So we need to figure out what he's gonna decide to do. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tulial. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Koana, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous whelm. But if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so.
Wait, how do you plan on forcing him out?
Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him. Show absolutely no interest in confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention to Koana instead. He'll attack Tulial again, like he said he would.
That's a big old fucking gamble there.
I see. If you believe this is the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tulial requires that Zoraljaw lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I imagine Koana's already on top of that. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola, and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments.
You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement.
It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zoraljaw to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourselves with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Ooh. main headquarters, you say? Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Yo? You have an inn? Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sven said that she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. Gotta head to work tomorrow, so have a good night. No worries, Jess. No worries. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate it. You have a good rest and pleasant nightmares. Yeah, once we get to a stopping point, probably
That
after...
robot looks really out of place.
Gods, for reals. Oh, it's still weird to look at. But yeah, once we finish this little quest leg, once we get to a good stopping point here, we'll call it a night here as well. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. Alright. Good to know. Oh, speaking of which, can't imagine what the actual place is like. Complete absence in personality, jeez. Hello? Alright. Jeez. One more cutscene. Well, Oblivion has operatives all over. We're the main crew here. I'm Geo, leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayake. Sorry, always have trouble saying their name, sorry. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is a Tonatwa name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right. Our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So, what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ambrose was his name, and years ago, he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now. Everyone who had no— oh, so he's all— oh, jeez. Don't like that. Just over a minor disagreement too? Fuck. Jeez. That bastard. Even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to darken the mood. No. I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Nod. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is a Tonawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you can come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone is so nice. You'll love it. Aw, she's adorable.
And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts, all. Don't ask why we call it the back room. You can easily get lost in there. Sometimes some folk end up clipping through the world and find themselves in there, and then we have to try to like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out. Erlinshapa, one last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kosua. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh?
Yee.
Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like.
Ooh, shortcake.
Oh, meanwhile, in the Fortress of Doom.
Are all those souls? Oh, that's a lot of souls. Uh-oh.
You've been consulting with Wook Lamont.
Ah, fuck, of course he knows.
No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
How the hell is he more evil now?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamont bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
No, but war, though. War. But my war boner, though.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing.
I mean, yeah, you fought him when he was like, when his one of his heads had already passed. You were fighting him at half strength, and even then, he still fucking kicked your ass. You had to use cheats in order to get one up on him. You had to fucking cheat.
Is my only recourse.
Yeah, you had to fucking cheat in order to beat your dad.
Uklamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions.
Criminy.
Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason.
Criminy. He's just gone completely off the deep end.
Uklamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuli Yolal.
He gets to be a little evil as a treat. Criminy.
What now?
Like, it's crazy because he was like, I guess if we were using like D&D alignment charts, he was probably like closer to like, I'd say like chaotic neutral in a way, or like lawful evil, but now he's just like growing to like just pure evil. He just doesn't give a, it's like the fact that he's just gradually giving less and less of a shit about anything outside of proving his own strength is just, it's, you can just watch as it gets worse for him, worse and worse. Oh man. Well then, I think on that note, yeah, it's actually just crossed 11:30, so I think on that note, we should be good to go ahead and call it a night here. We should be good to call it a night here. I haven't pegged as lawful neutral at the start. Easily slipped to lawful evil if not neutral. Yeah, well, lawful neutral might be kind of a stretch. Yeah, lawful neutral might be a bit of a stretch considering like he's very big on war. He's like very big on war. With little else consideration for people's well-being, so probably leaning way closer towards evil. And even when Kral gets a glimpse of his own inner like head workings, even she was like, yeah, nah, he's got some fucked up shit in that head. Right now, yeah, probably closer to neutral evil, if anything. Yeah, pretext to strengthen his empire originally. Well, his own rationale in his words was he wanted to. His main justification was to kind of show people remind people of the horrors of war firsthand, and like not like with any particular like lessons or anything like that. Like he wants like actually show people like, no, this is war. This is what war is. You will appreciate the path, the peace that you have, even if you have to die beforehand. He's just, of course, like that's what he says, but like it's basically he just wants to fucking fight. Back then he just wanted to fucking fight people. He just wanted to fight people because murder boner, just massive fucking murder boner. And now that he has all this power, he's just insistent on like, nah, he's not just trying to prove a point anymore. He wants to just if he gets his way, he will just destroy everything, just to show how big his dick is. He will destroy everything just to show how big his dick is. Yeah, personal. It's essentially a personal vendetta at this point. He's just obsessed with trying to show how strong he is. Oh, man. But I think that will do it for now. Man, so many fucking, like, gods. No dungeon this time, but we'll probably, let's see. Ooh, next time we might be able to get into Solution 9, though. We might be able to get into Solution 9 next time, though. Which I'm looking forward to. It's been a long time coming. It has been a long time coming. But that will have to do for next time. That will have to do for next time. Which will probably be in 2 weeks, because... Well, so... let's hop over on the just chatting side while we close things out, and I'll give the rundown of what the schedule for the next couple weeks is gonna be. Boop. All right. So, essentially, what's gonna be going on? I've already mentioned I'm gonna be flying out of town for the weekend. I will be coming back into town the following Monday, and then the next stream then will be Wednesday of next week. We will be doing more of Hollow Body. I'm opting to do Hollow Body this week on Wednesday, and then Friday of that week is, of course, Cemetery Cinema. I already got the trailer for that put together and ready to go. So I'll just schedule that to go live on an appropriate day. And so what is that? Next week is going to be a 2-stream week. So I'm planning more than likely going to be doing tabletop stuff that Saturday. So unfortunately, Dawntrail is going to take a bit of a break next week. And I figured that would be best, so that way we can get more time in on Hollow Body while it is still the Halloween season. And then Dawntrail will be returning the following week, and then the remaining days of October will be more Hollow Body, and then we'll be starting another new playthrough that'll lead us right into Soulsvember. And I actually want to make a separate trailer for that one. Probably start working on that once I get back from my trip, more than likely. So, yeah, that's basically the rundown of what's going to be going on. But hope y'all will be able to come on by for for the other streams as well, especially Cemetery Cinema, since it's going to be a fun one. I think it's going to be a fun one this month. I feel like the Cemetery Cinema is going to be fun this month. And I have a very particular film set ready for us to watch. Alright. With that said, let's go see if we can find someone to raid. Did I late? Hello, Wolf. How you doing? Yeah, we're actually getting ready to close things down. We're actually closing things down here for the night. But I appreciate you swinging on by. Though. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a terrifyingly pleasant time zone. Let's see. Who is on that we can raid? Yeah, sorry, Wolf. Sorry, Wolf. I know. I know. But unfortunately, yeah. We're gonna have to close things down here for now. But yeah, I will definitely be back next week. So I'll make sure to have all of the VODs uploaded to the YouTubes, so stuff will be going on that while I'm out. And then yeah, I'll be on top. I'll still be around in Discord, on Twitter, on Blue Sky. So I'll still be around. I'll still be checking in on everything. I'll still be checking in on y'all. I will absolutely be checking in on y'all, all of y'all. Let's see. All right. Ooh. We got a couple options actually. We got a couple options. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I think I know I can send you all over to. I will send you all over to Lunalai Moonglow. She's playing some Dead Space. You know, always a fun thing to do. Like some nice cozy little Dead Space. Appropriate for Halloween. How's that sound? Some cozy Dead Space shenanigans. Just ignore the constant calls of make it whole, make us whole. Yeah, just don't worry about that. That's our raid message. And if you want to stay on top of everything, I'll still be in Discord server as well. And there's also the socials as well on top of all that. So be sure to follow me on all that. Because I'll still be around. And I'll still be checking in on things. Alright. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And I will see you all next week. You all behave now. Rest well.
And have pleasant nightmares.
There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now. And then they'll come for you.